Hey guys, it's Fidha and today we're going to be making walnut streusel cake. It's a really nice and delicious tea time cake. The base is a simple butter cake while on top we have the streusel. It's a walnut streusel, so the walnuts are going to give it a better crunch while the butter cake is super soft, delicious and spongy. This combination is just perfect. You have to try this recipe out because it's super simple to make and at the same time it's really delicious. We have a layer of streusel in the middle. And then there's another layer of streusel on the top. And the butter cake is super delicious. Without any further ado, let's get on to making it. First, let's begin by making the streusel. Here I've taken out all the ingredients. I have half a cup of chopped walnuts, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We also need half a teaspoon of cinnamon, which we'll be adding at the end. I've taken a bowl. Into it combine the flour, sugar, salt and the butter. And then just mix it up. Now let's add in the walnuts and again mix that. After adding the walnuts, it should be a crumbly consistency like this. Into it I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder and mix that up one last time. Next, let's set that aside and we'll get on to making the butter cake base. Take your large mixing bowl. Into it add in the butter. I've taken 125 grams of unsalted butter and it should be softened. If it's not soft, the butter and sugar aren't going to cream up really well. So first make sure you use your hand beater, beat it, cream it, then add in the sugar. I've taken half a cup of granulated sugar. Into it I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And beat that again and let it come to a creamy consistency. Scrape down the sides and keep beating until it's creamy, maybe around 5 minutes, and it should be perfectly done. Once it's creamy, let's add in the eggs. I've taken 2 eggs at room temperature, add in one by one and beat it. Once the first egg is beaten really well and incorporated, then you can add in the second egg. Now scrape down the sides again and let's add in the dry ingredients. Sift in the dry ingredients for more air. Since it's a butter cake, it has to be really soft and spongy. So just sift that in. I've taken 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Also add in half a teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then let's add in 1/4 cup of milk, then beat it all together. And in the end it should be a really thick batter like this. Now let's set the hand beater aside. Give it one last mix, just scrape down the sides and mix, then the batter is going to be ready. Next, here I've taken my baking pan, just greased it with oil, and let's put the batter in. Since it's a thick batter, use your spatula and just spread it out. Also, if the batter is not thick enough, then the streusel is just going to drip down. First, pour in only half of the batter, and once you spread half of the batter, we have to layer it with the streusel. Just add in a nice amount of the streusel and spread it everywhere, just like that. Once that's done, let's add in more of the batter on top. Use a spatula or a spoon to even that out. And then finally on top just put some more streusel. Now that it's done, I'm going to keep it into a preheated oven for baking. Bake it, insert a skewer and check if it's clean, then you know the cake is baked. Let the cake cool a little bit in the pan itself and then you can take it out, cut it and serve it. It's always good to serve it warm since it's a tea time cake and it's perfect as a snack. Let's remove the parchment paper and cut it. The cake has risen perfectly well and looks really beautiful with all the walnut and crunchiness on top. When you cut it itself, you'll understand that the cake is really soft and the walnut gives it an extra crunch. I hope everybody tries this recipe out. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love cooking. Bye bye.